Hola chicas! We hope you are safe, sanitized, and at home. Today we're going to be looking at a really cool new clean brand called Maude and their Shine Personal Lubricant. Yes, I'm going to be reviewing lube. Maude is a clean sexual wellness company. So in non-goop verbiage, that means that they're essentially a sex product company, aka vibrators, lubricants, condoms, you get it. Maude was launched in April 2018 by Ava... I'm not going to try to pronounce her name. And her business partner, Dina Epstein. Eva said that her mission when she started Maude was to create the next chapter in the sexual wellness industry. Move over, Trojan! The duo wanted the company to be mindful of quality, simplicity, and inclusivity. All things we love here. So Eva has like a pretty interesting background, and it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense of why she started this company. She previously worked as a legislative healthcare aide in California, and then she went on to like basically help start Everlane's whole marketing strategy, and she helped develop their whole platform for their e-commerce as well, which is pretty cool. She studied advertising and marketing in college, so she's using her degree. Good girl. And then Dina, her business partner, she actually previously worked as an industrial designer. And what did she design? Dun dun dun! Dildos, vibrators, and all sorts of things. She made sex toys. So yes, I'm sure she made the dildos, I'm sure she made the vibrators. That was her job, kids. If anyone is not 18, this may not be a very appropriate video for you. And also, I apologize if my family's watching. They do. Not many people do, but I know that they do. Thank you guys. Love you, fam. So that was definitely the right choice and partner for Eva, especially since the brand did include a vibrator in their original product lineup when they launched, along with condoms and the Shine Personal Lubricant that I'm going to review today. The business duo spent 3 years developing Maude. So the name Maude actually has a few different meanings according to Eva and Dina. Apparently Maude translates into strength in battle in Old German, according to the founders in a Forbes article that I read while doing research for this. And of course, I will include that in the description box below. I feel like I look like Miss Cleo or something. Very like gypsy fortune teller. Also, make sure that you please like and subscribe this video. I don't know if I've ever actually said that in any of my videos, but hey, I think it is important in this whole YouTube thing. And also, if you're interested and if you don't already, you can follow me at Healthy Farm Girl on Instagram and see what I'm up to on my daily life. And yeah, at Healthy Farm Girl, you guys. Okay, so back to Maude. So yeah, like I said, the name means like strength in battle in an old German language, and then it also is kind of like a play on words on the shortening of modern, the word modern, Maude. So again, you see that, that's cute as well. And then lastly, Maude is also an ode to in a 1970s show starring the legendary Bea Arthur. If you guys know her from Golden Girls, if you don't, you definitely should watch that show. It is on Hulu. But anyways, so the character Maude on the show was apparently a trailblazer, and she stood up a lot for women's rights. And this show was in the 1970s, so obviously that was like, it meant a lot. I have never heard of this show, but I will be adding it to the list. So it is obvious that Eva and Dina are both extremely entrepreneurial bosses and really smart women. They have 2 other side hustles, side businesses, whatever you want to call it. Eva's also a co-founder of a company called Tinker Watches, which she created in 2015 with her husband and a watch designer named Luke Ragnow. Dina has her hustle too. So she is the co-founder of a game company called Canyons that she runs also alongside with her husband. And Canyons is a party card game that actually isn't in production yet, but I will link Canyons GoFundMe page below in the description box if you're interested in learning more about it. So how did I find Maude? No, I am not sponsored. I'm a very new and green YouTuber. This is going to be very honest review. This is the first clean personal lubricant that I have ever used, aside from using raw coconut oil, which I would not suggest. All right, y'all, enough chit chat. Let's get to the review. So Shine Personal Lubricant, which I have right here, comes in 2 sizes and in 2 formulation options. The 8 ounce, which I bought and I have right here, retails for $25. And then there is also a 2 ounce option for $10. And then they also have, like I said, 2 formulations. And one of the formulations is the organic formulation, which I bought and which I will be reviewing and talking about today. And then there's also a silicone-based formulation as well, which I do not have today because I really wanted to focus more on the clean one. That's the one that I am more interested in buying. I will say that they are both the same prices. So if you buy the 8 ounce in organic or in the silicone based ones, they are the same price, which is great. I do like options. So there are some similarities and differences within these two. Both formulations do not include parabens or fragrances, and they are both vegan and cruelty free, which is great. The organic formulation is made from 100% organic ingredients and is an aloe based product, where the silicone based option is obviously made from silicone and it is not 100% natural. But the silicone formulation is FDA approved and hypoallergenic, which the organic one is not. I did already open this, but this is how it came. And the packaging was very light. I don't think there was anything actually covering it aside from maybe a piece of paper, and no plastic wrapping inside, which is amazing. Good job, you guys. And then inside it says sex made simple, which is cute. And then hashtag get Maude. So this was inside of here with this not attached. It actually came with this screw on, I guess, push bottle option. Off the bat, I was disappointed with the plastic packaging. This is a plastic container. We already know that glass is not much more expensive to use than plastic, so it's really unfortunate that they did go down this route. And we've also seen other brands like Folane, which I literally have right here. This is Folane's 8 ounce glass. And it's the same, literally the same thing. The Folane one actually looks a little bit bigger, which is odd. But here's the Folane one. And then here is the Maude bottle. Same bottles, this is glass, this is plastic. For a brand that is focusing on quality and clean beauty and trying to be like all that vibe, I do think they should really be doing a better job at thinking about the environment as well. I do like that the bottle comes with the 2 options, like I said. So you can use the pump and you can use the squeeze top. I prefer the pump, but everything is like a double-edged sword. You just can't win. The flip sides about this is that there's like double the plastic consumption, but this is great for traveling because you can screw this on and keep it closed whenever I guess we get to travel again. Okay, so moving on to the testing. I will put a little bit right here on my hand so you can see. It is on my hands. This is very funny. I never thought I'd be reviewing lube on YouTube, but here we go, 2020. So the lube comes out and it is this clear formula. As you see, it's like it's runny, but when you put it on your hands, it doesn't get so runny anymore. Like it doesn't keep running. It kind of starts to thicken up a little bit. I'm obviously not going to be using the lube in any way that it is intended just because of obvious reasons. And when you do apply it, wherever you're gonna apply it, I will say that it does stick on for a bit. So it is advertised as long lasting, and it is actually long lasting. With other lubricants, with a lot of the lubricants that I have used previously, you have to kind of keep reaching for the bottle and applying more throughout your experience. So I do like how that this is really not needed. At most, you might have to reach for this one like a second time during your activities, but overall, I do think that this is very long lasting and it's something that I really liked. Another thing that I did like about it is that it's very easy to clean up. I have a towel here, so I'm just gonna wipe this off really quickly with the towel. And you can see that like it's almost all off, and then anything else will come off with a second wipe, and it's almost all completely off of my hands. And then of course, when you do wash it off, it washes off very easily. There is no scent, which is amazing. This is an aloe-based product, so it does feel very soft on your hands afterward, which is nice. It's not sticky, which is nice. You don't want your lubricants to be sticky. I don't want them to smell. I also don't want them to have any weird textures, and I also don't want them to not last very long. And this item really is the antithesis of all of the negative things. I am really liking this. I am 100% on Team Maude. All right, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed me blabbing on about lube. And yeah, go check out Maude. They're a really cool company. They're women-owned. They're clean. What's not to love? But until the next one, you guys. Mwah. Besos.